This is an attempt, the first one actually, to produce an audible version of the Crackerhead Chronicles in my own voice. If it is not already, it will soon become obvious that I don't know much about audio engineering, video editing, nor digital graphics. I have that on good authority, I'm told. Of course, my darling wife Arlinda would be a whole lot more enthusiastic about this project if I sounded a whole lot more like the celebrated American actor Sam Elliott. Hmm, I wonder if there's an app for that. Anyway, let's move on to the first crumb. Introducing, howdy. My name is Jerry Eugene Buterbaugh. I was physically born into this world at 2:30 p.m. on November 24th, 1957 in Newport, Arkansas, which is around 70 miles northwest of Memphis, Tennessee, and this is an abbreviated account of my life so far. Now, a great deal of what is contained in this book is for the benefit of my estranged children, for there will come a time when at least their children will desperately want to know as much about me as they possibly can. Nonetheless, I do believe that my story will be found to be rather intriguing by others, for by definition, a crackerhead is someone who crumbles under pressure, regardless of whether real or imagined. And for most of my born again life, I have felt much more like a spiritual test dummy than any sort of conquering hero of the faith. No, mine is not another tragic tale of woe. That is, at least not in the beginning, for I figure I had a really good childhood in comparison to far too many others. On the other hand, the rest of my story is debatable, for in the eyes of this world I have not met with much success. In fact, considering the amount of my perceived potential, I have been a miserable failure at almost everything I have endeavored to do, and there is much about my past that I am deeply ashamed of. Thankfully, the end of my time in this world will not be the end of my existence, and despite just how painful it has been, it does bring me some comfort to now understand that all that I have experienced in this world has been by design. Of course, that may be something that you would consider as being absolutely ridiculous. Before the end, I hope you are convinced otherwise.